I had to live life pretty fast. I mean, I'm 25 years old, and a lot of people look at me, and when I tell them about my life, it's almost, kind of far-fetched. They're like looking at it like, dang, this kid did a lot. Originally, I was in Dominican Republic when I was a kid. So I started cutting hair as long as I could remember, probably maybe like 6 or 7 years old. I've been shaving people's faces longer than I could shave my own. Then we came up to Manhattan, and Manhattan is where I really, really fell into it. And see, I was in the Marine Corps for 5 years, so I would always just put like a piece of paper up saying like I'm cutting, and I'll cut like all the guys for like $10 and stuff. So it gave me a lot of practice. I mean, I look at it like if it wasn't for the Marine Corps, I'd probably be a stereotype. It taught me a lot of things about having to grow up. So real quick, it kind of ages you in dog years. But after I got out of the Marine Corps and I got to see the world, I did a bunch of different little things before I was like, you know what, all that is real stressful and I'm always working for somebody else. What's the one thing that I like to do? And that's cutting hair. So when I saw that, I was like, you know what, there's no barbershops around here. I went to all the other barbershops and they were very traditional, kind of old school, gentleman, blue collar kind of barbershop. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's not for everybody. So I figured, all right, well, I might as well try it out. And then I gained a little bit of a following. And it just got overwhelmed to the point where I was like, okay, well, I want to do a business out of this. I might as well. So I fell into the shop, renamed it. That's how House of Fades was born.
Well, I've been coming here since my sophomore year of college. And I have a fraternity brother that came here a couple of times, got his hair cut. I was like, oh, that's like, yo, your hair is nice. So I was like, all right, where'd you go? He's like, I went to the House of Fades. I'm like, all right. And ever since, I've been coming here.
So for me to be able to choose Oneonta means it's very special to me. So I'm sure it's special to somebody else. And I consider myself a townie now too. I've been here almost 5 years and I love it. I think it's an awesome place. But it's election time coming up here soon for local government, and I'm running for office myself. So I hopefully can be able to change the community a little bit better than as opposed to just being just a business owner. So I can be able to hear what people have to say and then throw that out there, which is what I do every day at the barbershop. I hear what people have to tell me. And then now I can actually hopefully be able to do something about it as opposed to just saying it to somebody else for them to do something about it. I'm also trying to open up a few other barbershops. At this point, I'm starting to see myself as more of a brand instead of just a shop. It is House of Fades, and come there for the name because the standard is high.
Nico has the best employees. Everybody here is talented, got cuts in different places, and this is probably the best experience I've ever come into contact with.
Like, I would have never thought that I'd be doing it. I realized this just recently in my life. I'm like, listen, all right, well, I'm 25 years old. I have my own business. I'm pretty well respected, because of the fact that I do what I like to do and I do it professionally, that's the American dream, it's my white picket fence. I don't need to be rich or famous, I just want something that I can kind of do every day and be at peace with it for however long I can. And I'm happy I didn't have to look for it half my life or wait till I'd had to retire to do it. So I'm just going to take it as easy as I can because I know that it's not a race. It's not about how fast I can get there. It's about how long I can enjoy it for.